Love You First is her seventh studio album and first full-length collaboration with Benny Blanco, to whom she is recently engaged. Blanco and Gomez's professional relationship extends back at least a decade, to when he co-wrote and produced some of the more radio-oriented singles on Revival. He may lack his fiancée's seismic celebrity, but Blanco's fingerprints are all over modern-day pop. A former Dr. Luke protege, he's behind #1 hits by the likes of Katy Perry, Maroon 5, and Justin Bieber. Even so, such behind-the-scenes players rarely get co-billing with A-list singers. Here, the gesture clearly serves the album's meta-narrative. Selena and Benny are in love, and their love is a meeting of musical minds. Mazel tov to the happy couple. Absent this meta-narrative, I Said I Love You First is quite scattershot, an odd collection of songs that sound like other songs, incongruous spoken interludes, and one random reggaeton track. I Can't Get Enough. First released in 2019. In interviews, Blanco and Gomez underscored the ease with which the album came together. They worked on it at home, in bed, they said. In light of the results, this has had the unfortunate effect of making me more sympathetic to return-to-office mandates. The record opens with Gomez speaking about growing up and embracing change, in a clip lifted from a farewell address to the cast of her Disney Channel show Wizards of Waverly Place, then launches into a lament for her youth. It ends with a twinkly little paean about the fragile nature of love. In between, the loosest outline of a narrative arc traces the fading of one relationship into another. Considering her plethora of other jobs, actress, professional home cook, elder comic whisperer, beauty mogul, it's easy to forget that Gomez has been releasing music for the better part of 2 decades. A product of the Disney ecosystem in the era of Miley and Demi, her initial entries seemed more a matter of professional obligation than passion. Lacking a distinct musical point of view, or at least the creative freedom to realize one, she meandered from spunky yet polished pop rock with erstwhile band, the scene in the late aughts to slick, maximalist dance pop in the early 2010s. With Revival, things finally started to gel. Gomez stopped stretching her slight voice to dimensions it couldn't fill and embraced ASMR pop, whisper singing over skeletal production. The recipe yielded some of the best songs of her career. Now, as then, Lana Del Rey looms large in Gomez's music. In a recent interview, Blanco called Gomez the original sad girl, Lana Erasure. At times, that inspiration flies dangerously close to pastiche. Hear how Gomez dribbles her words like syrup over the backbeat of You Said You Were Sorry, which could pass for a honeymoon B-side. On How Does It Feel to Be Forgotten, her singing is heavy-lidded and the lyrics deliciously bitchy, while Blanco's production cleans up Dan Auerbach's from Ultraviolence. Both songs are laden with classic Lana signifiers, the Pacific Coast Highway, lipstick, diamonds. The horny, featherweight trap of Cowboy, too, sounds familiar. It's a smooth ride with satin reins until its jarring outro, where Glorilla shows up, uncredited, to deliver a body account of her bedroom prowess, an uncomfortable sort of racialized ventriloquism through which Gomez signposts her own sexuality. Lana is no stranger to this kind of thing. Gomez is an actress, and Lana is just one of her characters. When collaborators appear, Gomez doesn't tease out new sounds and ideas with them, but borrows their aesthetics wholesale. Charlie XCX and 100 Dylan Brady help her throw an all-night rager on Bluest Flame, bringing the vocal filters and club beats from Brat, but not enough uppers to make it convincing. Ojos Tristes, written and produced with dream pop band The Marias, is like a fraternal twin to their song, No One Noticed, and cribs heavily from a third source, a 1981 song by the British-Spanish singer Jeanette. Much of this music is perfectly serviceable. I'd just rather listen to the originals. Call Me When You Break Up, the album's Gracie Abrams, featuring second single, is more enticing, brisk and bubbly, with curious lyrics that cascade like falling bombs in Kaboom. It is also the only song here on which Julia Michaels, a common denominator in Gomez's best and most idiosyncratic work, is credited. The song dips into themes of jealousy and regret, which surface with surprising frequency on an album ostensibly about devotion. On Younger and Hotter Than Me, Gomez achingly sizes herself up against a former flame's new girlfriend. Don't take it personally, addresses a partner's ex, kindly, if somewhat condescending, wishing her the best. This is where I Said I Love You first gets most interesting, when Gomez sings not about a romantic partner, but about his romantic partners, past and present, hinting at the messy webs that entangle even the most successful relationships. As for the relationship in question, for the purposes of this record, it's mostly sublimated into sex, nowhere more conspicuously than on Sunset Boulevard. There's no need to unpack why the juvenile bait-and-switch of "I can't wait to hold that big, hard heart" is embarrassing. It's even worse that Gomez's delivery for the rest of the song is joyless, suggesting immediate retreat from a joke she knew wouldn't land. Really, there's minimal evidence of joy anywhere on I Said I Love You First, despite its heart-eyed packaging. But rather than an indication of romantic strife, this subdued quality is a useful reminder of the limits of the authenticity paradigm in pop, an artist's personal life, their music, and how they present each constitute separate circles of a Venn diagram. Stars can entertain us, they can mirror us, but they can never be known to us, really. And yet, in a way, Gomez has never seemed more relatable to those of us who have phoned it in at work because we were busy being dumb in love. Thank you, guys.
Hailey Bieber explores sale of her makeup brand Rhode. Sources say. In New York, April 3rd, Reuters. Model Hailey Bieber is exploring a sale of her makeup brand Rhode that could be worth more than $1 billion, according to 3 people familiar with the matter. Bieber has tapped investment bankers at J.P. Morgan Chase, JPM, opens new tab, and Moelis, and Seat N. Opens new tab to find a buyer for the cosmetic brand that she launched in 2022, 2 of the sources said, requesting anonymity as the matter is confidential. The Reuters Tariff Watch newsletter is your daily guide to the latest global trade and tariff news. Sign up here. Bieber joins a list of celebrities who have recently attempted to cash in on the popularity of consumer-focused ventures they launched in recent years. In 2021, actor Jessica Alba pulled off a successful initial public offering for her consumer goods venture The Honest Company, HNS. Opens new tab. Rare Beauty, backed by Grammy-nominated singer Selena Gomez, has also been seeking a buyer. According to people familiar with the matter, J.P. Morgan and Moelis declined to comment. Rhode did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Bieber, who is married to singer Justin Bieber and is the daughter of actor Stephen Baldwin, is a social media influencer, having amassed over 50 million Instagram followers. Beauty trends such as glazed donut skin gained popularity after Bieber promoted her daily skincare routine. Rhode, which was named after Bieber's middle name, generates annual revenue of nearly $200 million, 2 sources said. The Los Angeles-based brand, which sells skincare products and makeup, has collaborated with companies such as Krispy Kreme, DNUT, opens new tab to promote certain products. Rhode appointed former The Honest Company chief executive Nick Vlahos as its CEO last year. Reporting by Abigail Somerville in New York. Editing by Anirban Sun and Rod Nickel. Hailey Bieber's Coachella outfit pairs vintage Mugler with one of 2025's inescapable sneaker trends. Hailey Bieber is making the most of her time at Coachella. And that includes pairing vintage Mugler halter tops with trendy slim sneakers for the perfect high-low outfit. Bieber supported close friend Kendall Jenner at the 818 Tequila pop-up at Coachella, where both models wore gorgeous spring dresses for the desert setting. After spending time at the 818 outpost, the rhode founder changed into a vintage Mugler halter top featuring flame detailing for an evening at the festival. The makeup mogul paired her vintage Mugler top with Jamagua's Lula trousers in black, which are available to pre-order for $217. From Onitsuka Tiger sneakers to Adidas It sneakers, Bieber's footwear choices are always on point. For Coachella, the model opted for $475 Dries Van Noten leather-trimmed suede sneakers. With their slim profile, Bieber's sneaker choice for Coachella taps into a growing trend for slimmer, ballet-inspired footwear. Bieber gave fans a closer look at her Mugler halter top on Instagram, with her photos showing the red flames creeping towards her neck. The difficult-to-track-down top appears to be from one of Thierry Mugler's 90s collections, and is currently listed for $7,000 on one resale site, as well as having an extensive collection of celeb-beloved bags. Bieber's presumably huge shoe closet certainly proves of 2025's resurgent slim sneaker trend. Whether she's combining cherry red Adidas sneakers with head-to-toe leopard print, or picking the perfect pair of black loafers to complete her weekend outfit, Bieber's style always has my attention. In 2023, Bieber spoke to Dazed about her burgeoning beauty brand, Rhode, and what it has in common with fashion. Her whole philosophy behind the brand is one of everything really good, she told the outlet. And having this kind of wardrobe-style skincare was something that made a lot of sense for me. I was talking about it when we were developing the brand, like, you know, when you just find that really good leather jacket or the perfect pair of jeans and the perfect t-shirt, then you have the perfect outfit. Thank you guys.